absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, would you ever consider getting another puppy or?
Not with him.
No.
He's a very only dog.
You don't think a teeny little
No,
chihuahua
I
would be
don't.
like?
Animal Control Officer Laura Durstock met briefly with local resident Anna Whetstone, who agreed to share her thoughts and ideas about dogs being off-leash in Erie. And bonus, we got to meet Hans.
People will come up and ask me, like, can our dogs say hi? And I'm like, no.
No, yeah.
No.
I know. You just have to be, I think you always have to just have that era, that, caution when you're approaching any other dog, just because you just don't know their situation or, you know, where they've came from. So you gotta always have that sense of hello and,
We met Anna in May when she reached out for an assignment for school. The project was to research an issue and write to community leaders with possible solutions.
I do is I'm always a big educator, so I'm always going with maybe they just didn't know that the leash law was, put in place. So again, like the open space, like we've talked about, and like, yeah, perfect, open space, no one's around, let's go ahead and throw a frisbee, throw a ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only place, you can have your dog off leash is at the dog park.
You can tell as they're chatting, Hans is anxious. We learn about this and a new term,
So,
leash reactive.
is basically a term that we use when dogs bark and lunge at triggers on walks. So most commonly it's other dogs, but it could be bikes, it could be cars, it could be other people, but they just have an overreaction. So some dogs do it because they're frustrated that they're on leash and they want to see the other dog or the person so bad, so they're going to bark and lunge. But some dogs are nervous, and so they bark and lunge because they're scared, and they're just fight or flight. They're trying to defend themselves because it's a scary situation for them. So that's the case with Hans. He gets really nervous around other dogs. So of course, having an off-leash dog could make things really tricky for us.
Anna's learned how to best handle those triggers with Hans. We take a brief break and gear up to talk about the leash laws.
Because our leash law states it's the 15 feet length maximum. How do you feel that length is? Do you feel like that's a good length? Because that's pretty far distance, 15 feet.
I think so too. Because it still allows people to, even a 10-foot leash, so their dog can have a little bit of freedom ahead of them, but you still got a leash. And you can actually buy leashes in lengths of 15 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Anna isn't alone. For many residents, off-leash dogs in public spaces are problematic. Anna feels if more people hear her and Hans' story, they'll consider the impacts and be more mindful.
I try to go walking with my dog at least 2 times a day, sometimes more.
Yeah.
And it's so prevalent, and I would say we probably meet or see an off-leash dog at least once a day when we walk around this field or the field down Highlands or on the trails. And it's really stressful because my dog, he's very nervous around other dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be a disaster if that other dog came up to us.
Yeah.
And even if the dog didn't, it's still stressful for me as the owner, because in the back of my mind, I'm always like wondering, what if that dog comes up? Because the owner doesn't have control over their dog. So like, if something happened, and then it's so stressful for my dog too, because he doesn't know that the other dog's not going to come up to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it makes walking really stressful.
Well, the thing is, I think as well, is like you could have 2 really placid dogs, super placid, and they've never had an outburst at all, and someone's throwing ball, they're off leash, everybody thinks everything's okay, and they could get startled by a snake on the grass, could be a loud noise, a car backfiring or something, and that could put that dog in a frenzy, and like you said, they are not controlled by their owner, so these problematic things happen. They can cause havoc for people walking strollers, people riding bikes, traffic that can just run onto the roads and cause an accident, which could cause a number of problems in itself. So there's many issues that people just I think need to be aware of.
Thank you, Anna, for sharing your experiences and Hans with us.
Good boy.
It's for a purpose, and it's to keep everyone and the dogs themselves safe.